Well, welcome back to Island Wings on Southside Boulevard for another episode of Shark Bites. Coach, disappointing loss against San Antonio this weekend in the tank. What do you think didn't translate from paper onto the field?
If I had answers, I don't know. They ended the game with more points than we had. So it's one of them games that happens. Don't want it to happen. And trust me, nobody loses more sleep over it than me. So you got to move on. You got to move on, and we got everything still in front of us. All our goals are still there. We can, we got to get in the playoffs. We can still host a playoff game. We can still win the championship. At the end of the day, it's about winning championships. All these players that are here want a ring. They want a ring. So that's why they're here, and that's what we want to do.
After looking at the film, what do you think the team has to improve on to secure that playoff spot that we all know they deserve?
I mean, sometimes it's just, it's like everything else in life. Sometimes when things just start kind of snowballing, it was kind of slow it down. And it was just one of those games. And, it came out early and they scored, we scored, they scored, we scored, and we both missed the extra points. And I've got the best kicker in the league. And we missed 2 extra points. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, it's going to be one of those. And it did. And it turned out and it just kind of snowballed down. But better off that happening now. We made some great corrections, and you move on.
Yeah, Larry McCammon had this huge breakthrough touchdown, just literally carrying 5 guys on his back to get into the end zone. What is it like to have a player like him with so much dogfight?
Well, all the players have dogs in them. I mean, that's why we're so good, and that's why we're sitting at 9-5, because we got a lot of players in this team that make the extra play, and Larry's one of them. And that was an unbelievable run he made. My only regret is maybe we should have ran the ball more, but you're always going to second guess things. If we ran it more, I would have said maybe I should have thrown it a couple more times. And that's what happens with post game stuff when you're looking at it. It's I should have, could have, would have. Yeah, he's tough, man. He's tough.
What are we going to focus on practice the rest of the week?
Just getting back to doing what we do, being disciplined. Playing physical. I think football is a physical game, and when you play physical, good things happen. And being hungry. I tease the guys, a full belly doesn't eat, and so we got to stay hungry. But I'm excited because these are the kind of games that you want to play in. I want to play against good teams. I want to have playoffs on my hand. I want that excitement. I want that energy, and so I'm looking forward to the next 2 weeks.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Host a birthday party at a Sharks game. Make it a night your kids will never forget. Party packages include a Sharks game ticket, a designated party spot, a Sharks souvenir, food, drinks, chips, Sonati's cupcakes, and a Shark Walk access to high-five the players before the game. Plus a visit from Chum. What's better than that? The birthday boy or girl will also get a special shout-out on the Jumbotron. Visit jacksharks.com and fill out your request form, or just give me a call at 904-621-0700. Let's plan this birthday party together.
Sharks fans, are you looking to host an event at a Sharks game? Book a Sharks party deck. Enjoy a spacious party deck with a great view on game day. Hand-pick one of our 5 party deck food packages. There's no event like a Sharks game. Try a Sharks party deck at our next home game. Book your Sharks party deck today. Call David Gleason at 904-621-0700, extension 702, or email dave@jacksharks.com.
Well, welcome back to Shark Bites. I am joined by the Sharks DJ Dark. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine.
Thank you so much for joining me. So how did you get involved with the Sharks?
Well, it's a long story. It started years ago.
Yes.
But about 10 years ago and more.
10 years ago?
Yeah, a buddy of mine, he was worked for the Sharks. He was an intern. And he mentioned that the Sharks were looking for a DJ. So I said, well, I've been DJing a long time, but I said, I'll give it a shot. So I sent in my credentials, my resume of sort, and they gave me a try. I had an interview, and next thing you know, I'm doing Shark games in the tank.
And you've been there ever since.
And been there ever
the
since.
Past 10 years have been
10 years.
quite a journey for you. What would you say is your favorite memory over the past 10
My
years?
favorite memory is probably our 2019 championship.
Okay.
That was the NAL championship that we had against the Carolina Cobras, and it came down to the wire. It was a last minute. I mean, it was like 7 seconds on the game clock, and we went up, scored. Carolina came back, and we stopped them at like the 5-yard line, and the tank just exploded. So that was one of my favorite memories. That was a really fun season. Yeah, and a great championship.
How do you prepare for game day?
Game day preparation usually starts about Tuesday or Wednesday for me. Game operations meetings, preparing the music, getting ready for the theme. Just get my mindset ready to, just kind of rock out in the tank. Because I know the team, the fans, everybody kind of depends on my energy to go out and handle the business and do what they need to do. So, I start by Tuesday.
Now, Saturday rolls around. It's game day. What does game day look like for you?
Game day starts pretty early as well. Probably starts about 10 a.m. Just getting ready, preparing, like I said, mentally to get in and do what I need to do. Because, like I said, it's a lot of doing. As you know, there's a lot of doing on game day. But probably starts out pretty early.
We have so much fun. Nobody knows this, but me, you, and Josh are all sitting next to each other up in the booth. And the three of us together, we have so much fun on game day. Like, it is, I can't even describe it. But how would you describe our dynamic up there in the booth?
Well, it's always been since day one. Sharks is family. That's the best way to describe it. We're a family. We spend a lot of time together, and we gel. We have our good times. We have our hard times. But that's the best way to describe it. We're family.
We are family, and it's such a great family to be a part of. Now, as a DJ, what does it mean to you when you look out in the stands and you see the fans rocking out to your music?
Well, I love it. I love it. I love it. I think about, how the game flows based on my energy, how the players perform. How many other DJs get to rock out over, 7,000 fans on a Saturday, So it's great. It's a great experience. I love it. That's why I've been, involved with the Sharks organization for over 10 years now. So I love it.
What is your favorite part about game day?
It's probably just the fan interaction, the love of the fans, just the excitement. The kids, they have a great time. It's just great. There's just nothing better than that for me.
I love it when you hit the swag serve and then, we get the attack and they start it and then you just see the whole arena. It starts at the attack and then you just look around in the whole arena.
Yes, it's an incredible experience. It really is. I've DJed for quite some time, but the Sharks by far is probably one of the greatest experiences I've had.
And now everybody always thinks that Josh is you, that you are the one up there making the calls.
We get that all the time. It's like, who's playing the music? Who said that? But a lot of times I don't get a chance to say much. Maybe just a couple times I said something on the mic, but not often. But I let Josh do his thing. He's the best at it. So I let him do his thing, and I just stick to the turntables and rock out. That's what I do best.
And you do it amazingly. What do you want Shark Nation to know about you?
Probably the fact that I'm more than just a DJ. DJ is my first love. My second love is actually I'm a barber. I am the owner of Diamond Cuts Barbershop, which is the official barbershop of the Jacksonville Sharks.
Shout out to Diamond Cuts.
Diamond Cuts. And I've been doing that for quite some time as well. So, I really get the opportunity to participate in both my first and second love. So it's a great experience.
And we would love for the Sharks fans to come visit you over at Diamond Cuts.
Fans, please come out and visit us. We're located downtown Springfield area, 2525 North Main Street, Diamond Cuts Barbershop. Come see yours truly, DJ Dark Knight, behind the chair instead of the turntables. But I'm just as good on behind the chair as I am behind the turntables. So come on, see me.
Thanks, Dark Knight.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Shark Reef Field Suites are the most exciting place to watch a sporting event here in Jacksonville. You can't get any closer to the action. Each Reef Suite includes food and drinks and holds up to 8 people. Create memories you'll never forget. Book your Reef Suite today. Call 904-621-0700 or email dave@jacksharks.com to secure your Reef Suite today.
Hey Sharks fans, plan your next night out with the Sharks here at the Tank. We have a wide range of group night options to make your night perfect. So whether you're a business, a club, a team, or a big family that wants to have a good time, the Sharks have you covered. Visit our website, jacksharks.com, to see all our affordable options. To book your event, call me, 904-621-0700, extension 702, or email dave@jacksharks.com.
Well, welcome back to Shark Bites. I am joined by Sharks color commentator Justin Renfrow. How are you doing today, Justin?
I'm good. Appreciate you having me.
Of course. Thanks for joining me. So you're going on your second season as the Sharks color commentator. What would you say is your favorite part about calling a Sharks game?
I think this year has been, watching Huff and Rogers do the short yardage, and we named it the Shark Shove on the TV broadcast. You guys probably don't hear that, but yeah, every time he gets in motion, I see Rogers get back there. I'm like, here comes the Shark Shove. So that's been a fun part of the year, and they do pretty well with it. So.
That's awesome. Now, you commented last year with the Sharks, so you've seen both teams. You saw last year's and this year's. What would you say is the main difference between the two teams?
I think just the hustle and heart that you see in this year's team. You see guys running to the ball. There's always 4 or 5 guys around the ball and making the clutch plays. Like Ross has come up big, like making his interceptions, stripping fumbles. Huff being able to run and run people over too. Like it's a different atmosphere. Like to have your quarterback running guys over on the goal line changes the whole flow and momentum of the game. So it's been fun to watch.
How do you prepare to call a game?
Mostly I paid my IFL Network subscription, and on the Friday night before the game, just like when I was playing Friday night before the game, just watch the other team the whole time, so it's fresh in your head. And do the same thing here. So you pick out different things when you watch their home broadcast too. You get to hear the little nuggets about guys, where they've been, and so forth. So just taking it all in and still getting to watch some football.
Now you're up there with Xander Keane. How would you describe you and Xander's relationship?
I think we have a lot of fun. Most of the time, I probably got to work on it, but most of the time I'm like, it's like we're buddies and we're just talking. And even when the camera's not on, we're still talking to each other, laughing when things happen, pointing out. We can't always say what we see, but we're still pointing out and laughing at each other. So it's been fun, and it's like it's like having a right guard. You and your right guard, you're always buds. He protects your inside. Xander's keeping me right on the screen. So same thing.
Being in the team and announcing our games, does it make you miss being out in the field?
Oh, sometimes when they get in the goal line, you see certain plays, you're like, man, you miss it. But also, football takes a lot of energy, and it's a lot on your body. So I don't miss that part. Waking up early. I sleep in most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't practice. I don't practice at 6 in the morning anymore. And, my knee's not swollen anymore.
Yeah, right?
So all those things are good. So yeah.
What do you want Shark Nation to know about you?
I guess hey, I'm still here in Jacksonville, but I guess now I'm coaching and doing my cooking and helping the next generation of players. Anybody in Jacksonville needs help in the football world, I'm around. Got a lot of promising athletes already. Got some Under Armour All-Americans. Got guys going D1, going to the Big Ten, things like that. So I'm in Jacksonville helping the next group of guys, and they're all starting to perform. Got a bunch of MVPs and All-Americans, so it's a lot of fun.
Now, JR Network has been your baby, and it has just kind of grown immensely over the past 3 years that you've been with us. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Oh, yeah. So it really started, just having fun, trying to help out friends back home in the restaurant. And, this past year, kind of, I would say, my pinnacle right now. I was featured on Gordon Ramsay, and then
So cool.
yeah, and then
Kitchen Nightmares.
yeah,
Super Bowl. Like,
Yeah,
it's the coolest
so-
thing ever.
that was fun. And then the big part again is being with the kids, helping the kids in this area. So I'm working with Ponte Vedra High School, Sequoia Creek High School, and helping with their social media and getting their boys promoted around the city and nationally. Just did a video for one of the Ponte Vedra guys, so he could announce his signing the Rutgers. So it's just having fun, finding ways to stay around the game of football.
I have to ask, is Gordon Ramsay actually like he appears to be on TV?
No, we were sitting in his trailer, and he was a cool guy. We had met previously at the Super Bowl, and he kind of remembered that, so we reminisced about that a little bit. And he was a cool guy, asking me about football, asking me about Justin Renfrow sports, and that's kind of why I was there, to help one of the kids on the show who is a D1 football player. So, just everything coming together under one roof with the JR Network.
That's so cool. The more you know. It's all a persona.
Yeah.
It is a persona. For
It's all, he's a really nice guy. If you saw him on the street or in his restaurant, it would be way different than on TV.
Well, we love Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
it's a
so
good
fun
show.
to watch. So
Yeah.
we should check out your episode. Where can we watch your episodes?
I think at this point, it's on Hulu. So Kitchen Nightmares season 7. I don't remember what episode. It's like towards the end of the It's toward the end of the year because it aired after the Super Bowl. So yeah, it's toward the end of the season. But yeah, it was fun. Check it out on Hulu. Yeah.
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah. Thank you.
The Jacksonville Sharks are your champions.
And wow, the show's almost only tuned in too. This is so crazy. We're just at the end of the season. So we've got
This is the best part. This is when it matters. Playoffs, home games, implications. It's a long journey. It's a hard fight. So I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Now we are heading to Tulsa this weekend to face the Tulsa Oilers in a huge must-win situation game. Now, Tulsa actually just picked up our former championship quarterback, Sam Cashinova. Do you think we have any advantage going into this game, knowing how Sam operates as quarterback?
No, Sam's a winner. He's a good quarterback, and so that's a good pickup for them. They had to do something. They weren't going to win another game. And so they went out and, did what they had to do to get a good player there. But, it's just a football player. And so it's going to be a great game, great atmosphere. I can't ask for anything more. And I'm excited for the challenge.
Yeah, it's super simple. Win, we secure our playoff
Win and
spot.
get in.
Win, you're in, or we are also in if Mass loses.
Correct, but win and you're in. Well, I want to win football games. I play to win. So, and I think most guys on the teams will say the same thing, whether it's checkers or basketball or a game. I want to win.
You want to control your own destiny.
I want to win. I want to win.
All right, Coach, it is the time of the show where we give somebody in this restaurant tickets to our final regular season home game. That is so crazy to think we're already at the end of the season.
Yeah, week 20, I guess, for the last home game. It'll be a good one because we're playing Green Bay. We got to get a little redemption, and that game is going to have massive playoff implications one way or the other. So, And in the last game of the season, the last regular season game,
Yeah.
is
Regular
always the
season
most
people.
attended. It's really crazy. So it'll be a great game, and lucky for somebody to win these tickets.
Yes, and this week, we're wrapping it up at the end of the season. We're giving away a family 4-pack to our final home game on July 26th. So let's give
All right,
those
let's
tickets
see who the
away.
winner is.
Winner is
And the winner is Scott. All right. Scott, you just won 4 tickets and a family 4-pack to the Sharks game. Get with Lexi. She'll get you taken care of. We'll see you next Saturday.
congrats.
Go Sharks, and thanks for coming to Island Wings.
Well, they're going to be on the road in Tulsa, and we are going to be at our final away game watch party of the season at Al's Pizza Bay Meadows location. We're doing a huge end of the season giveaway. We're giving away a Sharks helmet, 2 free 2026 Sharks season tickets, and $50 in Sharks books. So 3 people are going to walk away with some amazing prizes. So make sure to join us at Al's Pizza Bay Meadows location. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. We can't wait to see you there. Go Sharks!
Go Sharks.